I'm takumi.yamanaka. Today's MMA Fight Breakdown is the structure that never appeared. In MMA, fighters often fear that they cannot read their opponent's intentions. But sometimes those intentions don't appear until the very end. This example comes from a deep fight in March 2026, Hime vs. Moeri Suda. Before the fight, everyone knew that Suda was a strong grappler. On the other hand, Hime was known as a striker. In fact, Suda dominated Hime on the ground and won by decision. However, in the early round, Hime's posture was unusual. She bent her upper body forward and didn't raise her hand. At first, I couldn't understand what she was aiming for. By the third round, I finally realized her intention. She was aiming for a counter strike, a one-shot knockout. Why was I able to recognize it? Because of her center of gravity. She kept it in the middle and bent her upper body to hide that position. There was clear evidence. When Suda attempted a takedown and reached for her legs, Hime escaped easily. However, Suda may not have fully understood Hime's intention. With the pre-fight expectations and Hime's unusual posture, Suda had to fight through uncertainty. Even so, she stayed completely true to her own style. Against Hime's attacks, she never broke her structure, especially on the ground. She controlled and restricted Hime's movements throughout the entire fight. In the end, Hime's structure never clearly appeared, but Suda executed her own style completely, and that led to her dominance on the ground. You can watch the full fight in the summary. Please check it out. I break down fight through structure, not just result. If you want to understand what's really happening, please subscribe.